welcome to RENEBOXYOUNG, a platform where we simply discuss, critique, analyze, talk about sport of boxing in level-headed, mature, coherent fashion. Subscribers since day one, recent subscribers, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Family's been subscribing. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for tuning in to the flash live such as this, man. You know, the videos, the shorts, as I've been pushing lately, you know what I'm saying? Been pumping those out like hotcakes, definitely, man. Got to keep you guys notified, you know what I'm saying? Got to keep the family notified when it comes to sport of boxing, you know, news, Triple G vacating again. I'm just kidding, man. But the news in general, you know what I'm saying? So thank you guys so much, man. You guys are all awesome. We appreciate y'all. And you know what we're going to cut today. It's about time. My guy, LeVar, what's going on, my guy?
Big bro, what's going on, man? How you doing?
All good, man. All gravy, Davy. Soccer training clubs up in the building, man. That's what I'm talking about. Families jumping in. I appreciate each and every one of you, man. Thank you guys so much, man. LeVar shouting out the family. Shouting out soccer training. LeVar. So it says here, fam, LeVar, RENEBOXYOUNG took the day off. Oh, that's good. Been working a lot, man. Same here, man. We've been working. You know, LeVar been, cooking it up with the books, getting his master's degree. How's that been, LeVar?
It's been all right. I can't complain. A lot of time consuming. I'm on spring break this week, but I head back to class on Monday.
That's cool, man. We're going to get our spring break down here in a couple weeks, so I can't freaking wait. Woo! Oh, man, you just reminded me, man. I forgot all about spring break. We're about to get that in. But that's good. You enjoying it, LeVar? You take a nice break off?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, spending time with my family, man. I can't complain. I'm enjoying it, I needed this break, so that I can, get back into it, finish off the second half of my classes strong.
Right on. That's good. Good stuff right there, man. So, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, definitely, man. Yeah, thanks for spending time with us, Soccer Trading Club. We got Pop with the drop. Oh, man, he's the guy with them choice opinion. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna jump to that one, okay? I'm just gonna jump to that. Come on, Pop with the drop. Come on now. Okay, I got you. Going for Ryan. It's all good. We're gonna chop that up right now, man. We're gonna chop it up. So, man, several things that. Okay, man. Let's get it. Let's just start. Let's just start. Hey, how's the weather, by the way? We're getting warm down here, man.
It's still cold over here in Virginia, man. I think today it's like 52, 53. But there's other places like, hey, salute to the big bro Ricky Williams, man. He's over there on the West Coast, and he's getting snow, man. So I can't complain too much.
Yeah, we're getting warm down here. It's starting to get warm. I get on my motorcycle, go to work with the jacket. It's cold in the morning, but right now, man, you get sweating in the sun. So, but it's nice. It's, springtime weather's rolling around down here, so it's getting nice, man. It's getting nice. So yeah, man, we're gonna. Oh no. Pop with the drop. You've seen a lot of Ryan haters. I mean, there's always going to be that. There's always going to be big man fans of whatever, side you're rocking with. As far as with me, I really don't rock with any side. I just want to see a great fight. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? I want to see great fights, and that's what it is, man. That's how we do it here. You know what I'm saying? So, there's going to be a lot of haters of everybody. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. I mean, when it comes to, okay, let's chop it up, family. Let's chop this up. Now, you already know this, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Let's just lay the foundation up and all right, so for a minute, and this has been for a while, you know what I'm saying? I really doubted that this fight was going to really go down. I mean, there was just a lot of drama between these two guys, kind of like Spence and freaking Bud Crawford, man. I mean, just back and forth drama, tired of it, you know what I'm saying? I got to the point where it's like, yeah, right, these guys ain't going to fight until I see them in the ring, then I'll believe it. When it came to, Ryan and Tank Davis, and now that I'm actually seeing these press conferences come to fruition, it's like, okay, it seems more believable to me now. I'm still taking it like we'll see, because ladies and gentlemen, fight night is not here yet, man. Fight night, a lot of things can happen. How many fighters have we seen pull out recently, LeVar? And I get it. I'm not saying they're ducking, of course not. I don't even get into that, you know what I'm saying? But injuries, Amanda Serrano just pulled out of the rematch with Taylor. Come on now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? Because of an injury. We were all hype about it. At least those who really follow the sport of boxing, we were hype about that rematch, man. Taylor and Serrano coming out with a great win, you know what I'm saying? Right after the fight, Taylor comes in that ring like a real warrior-esque, you know what I'm saying? And talking about this fight is in Ireland, baby. Rematch, let's get it. Everyone was excited about it. Then all of a sudden, her injury, she had to pull out, you know what I'm saying? Just time and time again recently, and as of always in the sport of boxing, injury last minute. Hopefully that doesn't happen between Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is why I like it. I love the buildup in these freaking press conferences, man. I really see this. It looks like it's more believable. That's what I'm trying to say here, man. But I'm still the type right now where it's like, I gotta wait till these guys are in the ring. I gotta wait for these weigh-ins. You know what I'm saying? Weigh-in typically is on Fight Week, so I'm waiting for that. You know what I'm saying? More than anything. But to a certain degree, it's like, okay, I think it's gonna go down definitely. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, LeVar, man, because there's several points to talk about. You know what I'm saying? These face-offs, the trash talk. You know what I'm saying? They were in New York. It got a lot more heated in LA on the West Coast. Things get heated in the West Coast, fam, because that sun, it hits a little bit different over there. You know what I'm saying? The sun, it's a little hotter on that side. So, LeVar, first and foremost, man, what are you getting from these press conferences, first and foremost?
The press conferences, man, I love it. I love it between both fighters. I love the bickering. To be honest with you, I think both fighters they're ready for this fight. Nobody is scared of each other. No, I've been seeing in some other channels. Well, Tank is soft, Ryan is soft. To be honest with you, I'm not seeing that at all. I'm just seeing like two fighters that are ready to get it on. At first, in the first press conference, I kind of sort of didn't see the confidence level that I wanted to see from Ryan Garcia that we were seeing previously before this fight was even made and came into play. But I think now, after seeing the press conference yesterday in LA, things are starting to heat up. They have no choice. They got to sell. They got to sell this fight because at the end of the day, what are they fighting for? They're not fighting for a title. So what are they fighting for? So the money. So they got to start turning it up and saying things that's going to make each other feel uncomfortable. But other than that, I don't care about me personally. I don't care about what Tank is wearing. I don't care about the purse. I don't care about what Ryan is wearing. Only thing I want to see is them make it to April 22nd, not April 14th, Bernard Hopkins, April 22nd, and get in the ring and let's see what happens. That's what I care about. I don't care about that other shenanigans. But for me, the first press conference was kind of sort of lukewarm. The one yesterday it was starting to heat up.
Yeah, that's facts. I don't know what it is sometimes with these freaking reporter guys. I mean, it's all good. Respect to them. They grind. They work. They do their job. You know what I'm saying? But what, the first press conference, it was like, what the freak are we talking about? Sometimes these reporters say stupid things. They're like, oh, they're making a fashion statement today. Yeah, who cares? This looks like the E channel. What is this? The E channel? The E channel where they talk about the red carpet and how beautiful the dress looks. And this ain't that. This ain't that. Okay. So same here, LeVar. I feel the same when it comes to that. I don't care what these guys are wearing. Oh yeah, the purse jab, the high heels jab. Man, take that somewhere. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Like you said, LeVar, they're trying to sell it. They're trying to, go back and forth. Bring that heat. They're trying to sell the fight. You know what I'm saying? So facts, I think everybody agrees with that exactly just what LeVar said. Pop with the drop. First was kind of boring. It was more like they had a lot of respect for each other. They had a lot and check us out, man. Check us out. In the first one, if I'm not mistaken, Brian Custer, I think it was him. Shouts out to him, you know what I'm saying? He was sitting there, talking about these guys. And I think he said, so, Ryan Garcia, you said you're going to knock out Tank Davis in 2 rounds. So what's up with that? And he's like, I was just trying to sell the fight, man. But then he flipped the script in LA. That's the thing. This is heating up, man, because he flipped the script in LA. He's like, yeah, I got you. What? And there were just, and it's heating up. The buildup is looking nice so far, ladies and gentlemen. The buildup is looking spicy. And when it comes to the word game, hey, they were going back and forth in LA, man. I was enjoying it. I was like, ooh. It's fun. They're going to sell the fight, man. Hey, Gio James, let me salute to family real quick. Family jumping in the building. Gio James, what's up, my guy, man? Everybody who's jumping in the building, I appreciate each and every one of you. We'll just get started. Lala D, the queen. Saludos. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, hermana? ¿Qué onda? Hey, she's practicing her Spanish, LeVar. Lala D sometimes chats with me in other, places there and, on other shows or whatever. Sometimes lately I haven't had time to really, go on other platforms. But salute to all the family who rocks with us. You already know we're family, but I've been absent, just been busy, man. That's all it is. But Lala D sometimes, chatting in Spanish. I like that, Lala D. I can give you some personal virtual Spanish classes if you need that. Hey, we'll get it on. Definitely. So, Lala D, I appreciate you. Thanks so much for jumping in the bill, man. Oh, todo bien. Eso es todo. Eso es todo, hermana. That's what I'm talking about. Soccer Trade Club says here. Yeah. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing, man. At LeVar, this is the thing here, too, bro. This is the thing here, too. You see it. You saw it in the chats. You saw it in the live streams, man, of whatever platform it was being streamed on. A couple platforms on YouTube where you can see the press conference and stuff like that. Talking about, hey, Ryan's nervous, you know, he's scared and this and that. Well, he freaking made it to the press. It looks like he's stepping up to the plate. And this is the thing about it, man. We talked about this time and time again in previous live shows throughout, you know, for a year, 2 years, whatever, for however long this whole freaking Ryan and Tank drama soap opera was going for, right? I said time and time again, look, if it comes down to it, man, this is the thing. This is how I see this. This is how I see this. Now, people are misconstruing this, saying that this is a freaking like a legacy fight. Okay, this is not necessarily holistically a legacy fight. It's a legacy fight for Ryan Garcia. If Ryan Garcia beats Tank, man, that's freaking legacy stuff for Ryan, but not necessarily for Tank, because I stand on this, man. I see it lopsided. Tank himself admitted it yesterday. You know, what was Tank saying to Ryan? All you got is the left hook. You got no tools. You got no footwork. You got no defense. He was saying what he knows. You know, Tank Davis was saying what we see too. It's not a legacy fight for Tank. Now, the first press conference, Tank was saying, oh, well, I respect him, man. I mean, it's going to be a tough fight and this and that. And then when they were opening up, you know what I'm saying, what was inside in LA, Tank was saying what it was. You got no tools, man. You don't got much. All you got is your left hook and speed. That's all you got. Exactly. So Tank is admitting this is not a legacy fight, man. You know, it's a money fight, like what LeVar's saying. This is a huge money fight, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? You know, fighters will go for this. They definitely will. Ryan Garcia with the following that it has. Tank with the... Bro, man, LeVar, look, the first press conference, bro, in New York... I think it was on the Showtime Boxing YouTube or whatever, wherever it was streamed on YouTube. Bro, we were talking about like I don't know how many it was, but it was like thousands and thousands and thousands. I don't know the figure, but it was thousands, bro. Approximately 26,000 people viewing it on YouTube, just on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That press conference in New York. It's freaking huge. The numbers are huge. But this is it, LeVar. This is it. Reporters, writers out there, they're misconstruing it as if this is a legacy fight, bro. What do you got on that first, man, on the legacy aspect?
I don't think this is not a legacy fight for me. I think this is going to be the passing of the torch of the next boxer to be the face of boxing. Because, yeah, we know Canelo is the face of boxing right now. The reason why I said that, and y'all just hear me out, and this is the reason why I say that. Canelo, he's getting older. Pretty soon, he's not gonna he's not gonna want to fight anymore. He wants to retire, you know, and maybe be a promoter. I think right now the way that things are ran with this generation, the youth are in control of everything, and with the amount of followers that they both have on Instagram. That's only whoever wins this fight. Only thing it's gonna do is help blow them up and put them on a higher pedestal when it comes to this. So for me, I think this is a fight. Yes, we do have Devin Haney. No disrespect to Dev. Love everything that Dev does. Hey, I love all fighters. Me personally, I don't fall in love I fall in love with a fighter's skill set and what they can do in the ring. I've been saying this on this channel ever since Renee, you had me on here. But I really think that with this fight, it's probably going to perpetuate the person, whoever wins, to be the next face of boxing once Canelo exits the sport of boxing. So once again, the youth, both fighters have a lot of Instagram followers, and by the winning, whoever wins this fight, that's going to help them even more, if that makes sense.
In the popularity spectrum, right?
Correct. In the popularity spectrum, yes. It's only going to make that fighter even more popular. So at the end of the day, it's all about timing. You know, and I heard this from Ricky Williams, salute to Big Bro. It's all about timing. You know, look at Canelo, when Canelo became the face of boxing. So it's all about timing. So we're going to have to wait and see. I see what happens. I mean, it's a great fight, but I really don't think that this is a legacy fight because there's really nothing on the line. There's no titles. There's not a title on the line. So,
but Ryan said belts don't matter. Ryan said
that's to him, and that's fine. Even Floyd said it. Belts collect dust. I get it. I get it. But at the end of the day, it's a good fight to have because just like Rivera and Frank Martin, two young fighters that were undefeated, they went at it. So they really set the tone for this. So now that you have two additional young fighters, I mean, the sky's the limit. No matter what, win, lose, or draw, they're still going to be able to get those notable fights. That one loss doesn't define your career. So at the end of the day, it's perfect timing, but I really think that this is going to be the passing of the torch, whoever wins this fight. And then, and I know, once again, no disrespect to Dev. Dev is a hell of a fighter, but right now, Tank and Ryan, because, Ryan is he's Hispanic, man, so he's, hey, you got Mexico, man. Rene, Mexico, that's like another country, man.
On that note, Tank Davis, he has a point. I honestly didn't see the clip, but I saw the headline thing, and I don't think it was a clickbait, whatever they call it. There was a platform out there, YouTube platform. I think it was Fight Hype. I really don't know. I don't really remember. Fight Hype, whatever. And shouts out to them, definitely. But they were interviewing Tank, and Tank said something along the lines of, that Ryan Garcia and the whole Mexican thing. For example, man, it's a quick example. I live down here. Y'all already know it. Who rock with us. Here, you don't see people talking about Ryan Garcia. People don't talk about Ryan Garcia. Like, who's this kid? Canelo has the Mexican fan base. That's what I'm saying here. Ryan, people here in Mexico, if you're not a boxing aficionado, as they call it, they're like, who's Ryan? Who's this kid? Who's this Instagram boy? Who's just another influencer kid? Okay. Yeah, that's how they see him in Mexico. I'm not speaking for the whole country. You know what I'm saying? But Canelo is the face of boxing in Mexico. So, I don't know how they're going to push this whole, when it comes to promoting this fight, like Mexico versus USA, or, I really don't know, but it's interesting, man. But I got to give credit to Ryan. I've said this, this is what I'm saying, that I give a whole lot of respect. I know a lot of people are saying, Ryan's nervous. Look at his body language. He's nervous. Everyone was saying that about Teofimo Lopez on the build-up to the Lomachenko fight. Right? In the press conference, everybody was saying Teo was nervous. Look at him, man. He's nervous. He's nervous now. He's in the press. Look at the face off. Look at him. He's nervous, man. And we see what happened. Recently, I forgot who. Who was it, man? Who was this guy? Remember? It was just a recent fight. I think he fought against Rommel or something like that. Rommel versus a prospect in the welterweight division. The name is in the tip of my tongue. But the same thing. Press conference, that this guy, I think his name was Rommel. I think it was an Argentinian guy. He defeated an undefeated welterweight. I just forgot his name. I can't believe it. And it was recent. But the face-off, same thing, man. Rommel was like looking around. He wasn't really looking in his eyes. He was like, he was like that. And that looked like he was nervous. But he beats him. He wins. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people, I understand that, Ryan Garcia is nervous. Hey, but I said this before for a minute. Like I was saying earlier, in this whole soap opera thing, when I was like, these guys ain't going to fight, man. Whatever. I was saying, but if they do, I'm going to respect Ryan more for stepping up to the plate. I am. I'm going to respect him more, man. He's stepping up to the plate. That's good stuff, man. And Tank, I understand why he's taking this fight too. Like you said, LeVar, for the money. And also Tank is like, Ryan, shut up already, man. You don't shut up about me, man. Okay, fine. Let's fight. Remember, we talked about this before. It's kind of like when Mikey Garcia was calling out Spence so much. He wouldn't shut up about Spence, man. He's like, all right, fine. When you want to step at the plate, let's go. Let's get it. And they fight. So, I respect that, but I do see it a lopsided fight, definitely. This is more like a popularity, like you're saying, LeVar, more of a popularity thing. You know what I'm saying? Definitely more of a popularity thing. Real quick, man, let me salute Beat Megastar, man. What is good? Families jumped in the building. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Always take time to appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys so much. Terry Smoot is up in the building too, man. Let me see what Terry got to say. Yeah. Glad Tank and Ryan are fighting. Hopefully Errol can get. Nah, man. I mean that. Errol and Bud. Okay, let me finish it. Hopefully, yeah, we know you're trolling. Terry can get enough heart and make the second mega fight with Bud. Until then, I lost faith in Catfish.
Hey, Terry, don't worry. You're gonna have Bud versus Rocha. That's a phenomenal legacy fight. It's a phenomenal legacy fight.
Yeah, that's a good stuff, Bud Crawford. Continue what you're doing, buddy. Yeah, good job, Bud. Good job. Oh, I'm done, man. I'm done. Hey, salute to Bud. Man, live life. Hey, fam, live life. What's going on, big fam? What's going? Yeah, I know. I know we're playing. It's all love, man. It's all good. Yeah, live life. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. That's the thing, family. Look. I respect Ryan. Call him what we want, man. I know a lot of people, he don't have it. He sucks. He don't have skills. I get it. But he's stepping up to the plate. He's backing up this. You better do it, Ryan. Now, this is another thing, man. I don't want to hear last minute something happening. You see, LeVar? I don't want to hear, I understand, what he suffered before, the mental thing, the anxiety. But I said it before, and I still stand on it. If you're having mental issues and anxiety problems in the sport of boxing, you got to leave. Just don't step in the ring, man, because you ain't built for it. You just don't have it right now. That's what mental fortitude is about, LeVar. That's what mental fortitude is about. When it comes to combat sports, you've been in the military, man. When it comes to military and when it comes to those kinds of professions, you got to have this right. If not, then just take a step back. Stay out. And much more, much less run your mouth. Don't be talking so much. But that's why I respect it. This is exactly why I say, okay, Ryan, you're stepping up to the plate now. You're going to the press conferences, actually, and this looks official now. I respect it. I just do not want to hear LeVar last minute. Something going on where they pull, where it's like, you know what? Fight's off now because of this. Fight's off now because of that. I don't want to hear it, man. They got to do this. Let me get real quick, man. Let me get real quick here to Stock Trade Club. Okay, LeVar. Please elaborate how the Boxing Commission have no control in today's boxing. You don't need belts in today's era, but you can be. It's money, bro. It's as simple as that. It's money. Quick example, bro. We talked about it recently, right? WBA, freaking that guy, whatever his name is, man. I forgot his name. But the head president guy, Gilberto Ramirez, or whatever his name is, president of WBA, next to Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins co-signing to giving Jake Paul a championship belt because they know it's about this, man. They know it's Jake Paul. He's famous. He's popular. He brings butts to seats. He puts butts in seats, and it's what brings numbers. That's what it is. It's as simple as that. It's kind of sad. And this is why, man. This is why. A lot of people, getting back to what I was saying a moment ago, boxing writers and reporters, they're making it sound like, LeVar, this is a big legacy fight. It's not a legacy fight. It's a popularity. It's really popular, yes, because of the personas that are going to fight each other. Just for that reason, they make it sound like we can't misconstrue that. You know what I'm saying? This is not a legacy fight. It's a popularity. I wouldn't say a popularity contest, but it's just a big popular fight. It's a prize fight. It's a money fight, man. So that's what it is, Sark Triangle. That's how I see it, bro. That's definitely how I see it. And what LeVar just mentioned right now, Haney, man. It's sad how we're in an era, man, where legacy fighters, they don't have that much popularity sometimes. It is what it is. Haney deserves to be in the limelight big time, but it's just not that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Some of these lady fighters out here, you can put the names, you already know who they are. You know what I'm saying? They deserve a lot of limelight, like the Jake Pauls, like the freaking Ryan Garcias, but it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? How many people you can attract is what it is, bro. I mean, that's what makes you the face of boxing. You're popular, you can be the face of boxing. You're a YouTuber, big time influencer with millions and millions of followers, and you switch to pro boxing. You don't have an amateur career. Then how? Okay, that's another thing, LeVar. How did these influencers get the chance to get into pro boxing all of a sudden with no amateur career? Money, baby. That's what it is. That's facts, bro. That's facts that there's no commission. I mean, and this is another thing. It gets deeper, obviously. Conor Benn, man. You know what I'm saying? Conor Benn, this whole freaking drug thing. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It looks like they're going to let him fight, you know, against whoever it is, because if it's going to be against Pacquiao, they know that generates money. Who cares? You pop dirty, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a debatable thing, but it's the money. It's the money, man. So that's what it is. I mean, that's what unfortunately, the face of boxing nowadays, it's not necessarily the legacy status you have. Not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? So does Tank Davis have a legacy record? I mean, that's another point right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, I'm not knocking his opponents or anything. I think, you know, what Tank Davis has done in his career is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he has the skills, definitely. But I do definitely, and I've been saying this for a minute, this is a lopsided fight. You know what I'm saying? According to Tank and the fighters that he has had in his career, I think it's a lopsided fight. And I personally want to see Tank Davis fight. You know, next, after this Ryan Garcia gig, Tank Davis, Haney, Tank Davis, Shakur, Tank Davis, maybe even a Loma, but we'll see. Haney's probably going to beat Loma. We'll see though. We'll see. Tank versus, you know, Regis Prograis. Tank versus Taylor. You know, Tank, you know, and at 140, he's been at 140. He's mixed it up there. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather see that. But that's me as a, you know, I guess we could say hardcore boxing fan or what have you. So that's just me. That's all. So, but yeah, you know, the point is that Stock Trading Club, you know, it's the money, bro. It's the money that can make you the face of boxing. Look how popular, LeVar. Look how popular Jake and Tommy went. That fight. Apparently 880-something thousand whatever viewership or something. That's huge, man. It's the popularity, you know, that sometimes makes people the sport of boxing in this era. Terry Smooth says here, Rocha is a top 10 welterweight. Oh. Thanks for clarifying that, Terry. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. But hey, you know, that's true. That's the question, LeVar. We're always going to get back to that. Now that we're always going to get back to that, LeVar. Everyone's talking about it. Now that Tank and Ryan are fighting, they're all looking over to Bud and Spence. And at this point, I don't want to blame both, but it's like I kind of do. You know, LeVar, I mean, I personally thought it's more on Bud's side, but now I'm looking at both like, man, you know, whatever. They're quiet. They're quiet as mouses now. They ain't talking. I know there's a concept out there that when they're not fighting, they're negotiating. I don't know. I don't know. Mac at the South. Hey, big fan. What's going on, family? So, man, what's going on? So, LeVar, okay. A lot of people are talking about right now, too. Let's keep chopping it up, man. I don't want to, you know, lose this momentum. Okay, so the whole freaking weight clause thing. What is it? The rehydration clause. What do you got on that? I don't know too much on that. Go ahead.
All right, so like with the rehydration clause that's set for Ryan Garcia by Tank, he cannot be over 10 pounds come the night of the fight. How do I feel about it? Hey, you know, I have a military background. I think this is the art of war. And it's all about getting the advantage over your enemy. That's how I see it. It's the art of war. Nobody put a gun to Ryan's head and say, hey, sign the contract. He decided to do that on his own. He said that he put the fans first instead of his personal health. That's what he said. Yeah, I gotta understand where Tank comes from. Who mentored Tank? Floyd. So at the end of the day, you don't think that some of the things that Floyd has done, he has taught Tank to use? Back before Floyd fought Canelo, there was a rehydration clause. And Renee, I sent you the receipts earlier today. There was a rehydration clause for that fight, but Canelo denied it. He said no. And I'm reading this article right now from Boxing Scene. It says Canelo and his team were made to sign a non-disclosure treatment, preventing them from letting the public know about the rehydration clause that Mayweather put in place. So there was, but Canelo's like, no, I'm not doing that to myself. So some of these tools that Tank is using, where did he get it from? So at the end of the day, you got to give props to Floyd for teaching this to Tank. Tank is like everybody's been saying on their panels, and salute to everybody, BFTB, Blue Blood, everybody. You know, he's the A side. He's the A side. Tank is the A side. Now, do we all agree with it? Some people do, some people don't. But me, like I said, it's the art of war. You got to do what you got to do to get the advantage over your opponent. Now, this is what I talked to Renee about, right? This fight is contracted at a catch weight of 136 pounds. And normally these rehydration clauses are just for catch weights. I don't see why this fight couldn't happen at 135. And I'm about to explain to y'all I'm about to explain to y'all why I see that. Or why I say that, excuse me. Ryan's last fight was July 16th of 2022. Right? After these fighters fight, what do? They balloon up in weight and they stay away from the gym. If Ryan would have took, after his last fight, a week or two off, I get it. Take a week or two off and got back into the lab. I think from that time until this fight, that's plenty enough time for him to make 135. That's plenty enough time to have your body get acclimated back to 135. And the reason why I say that is because, and I know he's a professional fighter, and I have a military background. But for all the viewers in here, you might know somebody in the military, or you might have family members that was in the military. Twice a year, we have weigh-ins. And with those weigh-ins, we got to make sure we fit in our uniform and we're combat ready. Right? I retired 20 years and a couple of months. My maximum weight was 186 pounds. I could not be any higher than 186 pounds at all. If I did, I would have to make body fat. But I can be below 186 pounds. So, from the time that I went into the Marine Corps at the age of 19 until the time that I retire at the age of 39, I had to be 186 pounds. And I retired in 2020. I had to be 186 pounds. And you telling me that a professional fighter can't do that, but I had to do that at the age of 39? There's a lot of us in the military that has to do that. All I'm saying is, for me, and hey, Renee, you might not agree with me. I just think that Ryan, after that fight, July 16th of 2022, I think that would have gave him enough time to make 135 pounds to where we don't have this rehydration clause. That's all I'm saying. Hey, J.A. Dixon, hey, salute to you. You in here, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to weigh-ins in the Marine Corps. We have it twice a year. He's a professional fighter. I think that would have given him enough time. And then another big salute to Ricky Williams. If it wasn't for Ryan talking about a rehydration clause, will we be talking about it? And he did not take a tune-up. So only thing I'm saying is this: if he would have stayed in the lab after his last fight, I truly believe he could make 135. But these fighters like to balloon up to 170 pounds, 180 pounds, just like, no disrespect, Errol Spence. He walks around, 180? And he has to get down to 147? These guys balloon up. Abel Sanchez. I'll never forget that interview by Abel Sanchez. They said, Abel, when it comes to Triple G, or when it comes to a fighter in general, how many pounds do you think they should be over if they're not fighting? He said 5. He said 5 pounds is easier to lose than 10 to 15 to 20 to 20 plus pounds. But these fighters aren't doing that. They're fighting. After they're done fighting, they're ballooning up. They're eating a lot of food. They're not in the lab. So I'm just saying, hey, I could be talking nonsense here, but this is how I see it. The rehydration clause, yes, is helping Tank. If I was Ryan Garcia, I wouldn't have mentioned it, because let's say if Ryan beats Tank, not only did you have I had a rehydration clause, but I beat you at your own game. But y'all got to understand, this is the sport of boxing. It's the art of war. It's all about what can you get over your opponent. That's how I see it, big bro.
And he shouldn't even take the fight. He's gonna be whining and pouting about that, you know. I mean, and that's the thing. That's facts. We've talked about this, man. You know, always I reference this, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to certain points that we talk about in certain sessions, I constantly mention this, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the series that I had going on. It was called Boxing Then and Now. It's in the playlist on the channel. That's freaking gems, hours and hours of gems and episodes that I had with. Rest in peace. Kurt, we love you, bro. Every time I mention him, I have to say that. You know, Kurt, we love you. Rest in peace, our guy. You know what I'm saying? The late, great Kurt. You know what I'm saying? Had him on it. Stormy B-Man, the OG. Wealth of knowledge. Reggie Owens, our guy. Shouts out to our guy, Reggie Owens. Wealth of knowledge we had, okay, on that series. It was about 8 episodes. I don't remember. And one of those was about that, LeVar. It was about divisions. It was about these fighters making weight. It was about their walk-around weight. What you said is what we chopped up, bro. What you said is exactly what we chopped up. You know, back in the day, these fighters weren't doing that, man. And now it's just a lack of discipline. It's nothing else, ladies and gentlemen. It's nothing else. It's a lack of discipline, these fighters, you know? So don't be quiet, crying, and I was going to say crying, like Mike Tyson. He was crying in there. Don't be whining and pouting about a catch freaking, you know, whatever they're doing, these rehydration clauses. Don't take the fight then if you can't make weight. What's a professional? That's what gets me, LeVar. And I've said it about Tank too. And I've said it about him and all these other guys that are missing weight. Magsayo did it against Brandon Figueroa recently. If you can't make the weight, freaking move up and stop it. You know what I'm saying? This is a professional sport. Pro means you know what the heck you're doing. You're an expert at what you're doing. And supposedly you've been doing it since amateurs. Because these guys are bragging about, I've been boxing since 6 years old. Okay, then you know how to make weight. And then be quiet. Hush puppy about the whole, he's hit me with the rehydration clause. You know, I don't know about that. Well, then don't take the fight. Don't sign the contract then. Okay?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're right, big bro. It's the way that I see it. I get it. I understand it. But okay, I'm jumping the gun here, but like, hey, J.A. Dixon, man, like I said, I know you just came in here, but I was talking about the weigh-ins that we do when we're in the military, when we're in the Marine Corps. And me personally, I think from Ryan's last fight until this fight happening next month, that's almost 9 months. That within that 9 months, he could make 135 pounds. Once again, with me, my 20 plus years, I had to stay either at 186 or below. I had to. But I get it. I understand it. Tank doesn't want him to be coming in pretty much 154 pounder, maybe a middleweight. I get it. And I understand that. Yeah. I just think that I think Ryan had plenty enough time, big bro. That's why because I've gone through it myself. Yeah, I might not be a professional fighter, but I know about weight. I can't take that excuse, man. That's 9 months to prepare yourself. 9 months. And if he would have had this tune-up, he would have had his tune-up at 140. Only thing he would have to do is lose 5 pounds.
Exactly, man.
It's
true, man. There are certain things that they shouldn't be saying in public like that. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. And maybe it's a built-in excuse if he loses, right? I was dehydrated. I wasn't my 100. You know, we don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Boxing MMA 365, man. What's going on? I think I shouted you out. Thanks so much, man. Let me get your chat. Okay, Jill James, man. Jill James, big family. It's up in the building, man. I appreciate you. I don't remember I shouted you out either, but thank you guys so much, man. So we got here Lala D saying here, that's a really good discussion. Is a dehydration clause to be respected or not? If you walk around at 165-ish, should you be clause for a 140 fight? Right. I feel you. Exactly. I mean, and that's the thing. And a lot of these fighters, LeVar, I mean, we can name the names. The list can go on and on. These guys, man, they blow up. They freaking blow up. It's like, man, they should really contemplate what division they're going to be freaking fighting in, man. If they're blowing up so much, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. South Trade Clubs I take versus Ryan, highest ticket price. Really? No, it's not. Really? Well, I don't know. I don't know the ticket number thing. I don't get into that really. But 250,000, is that real? Are you serious? 250 freaking $1,000. Oh my gosh, dude. That's it's a big fight, man. It's a money fight. This thing is, I'm really curious. You know, I'm not a pay-per-view guy or anything like that, but you know, I'm curious, LeVar, what these numbers are gonna do, bro. what these numbers are gonna do, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, correction. Rehydration clause, not oh, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Y'all good. You good. Military diet. Thank you for the. Yeah, definitely, man. Thank you guys for your. Yeah, that's facts. Facts. Respect to all military men and women. Big time respect. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Jay Dixon says it. Plus, he chose not to take. That's the thing. That's the thing, bro. I mean, that was. I don't know, bro. I mean, you know, I try not to be offensive as much as I try, you know, I try not to, but I think it's kind of foolish. I guess that's a word, right? That was really foolish to Ryan, in my humble opinion, man, to do, you know. He has his reasons, of course. You know, he said it recently in the press conference. Well, you know, I didn't take the tune-up because I didn't want to have any injuries that, you know, one punch can give you an injury where you can't fight for many months or whatever he said. I understand that, man, but, you know, the best thing to do here is to be active. Yeah, exactly. If he had that tune-up fight, he wouldn't be complaining about no freaking rehydration clause. He wouldn't be, you know, he would be in shape. He would be ready to go. You have a pro coach who's a freaking veteran. You know, you got a team. LeVar, that's the thing about it, bro. What is it with these teams then? Aren't they supposed to be giving you professional advice and guiding you professionally with your weight, with your conditioning, with your fight skills, with your, you know, you're a fighter, bro. You should be, this team should guide you correctly and professionally. If you don't have a team that's doing that, then I don't get it. Something's not fitting here. Go ahead, LeVar. Go ahead.
Big bro, this is my question. I would like to know what Ryan weighs right now. The fight's round a corner. I wonder. I would like to know what he weighs. I'm not saying. That's just an interesting question that I have. I would love to know what he weighs, especially with April 22nd being around the corner. How much is this camp? Is this camp going to be more focused on losing weight or focusing on Tank? That's what I would like to know.
Now the thing here is that, you know, I like Ryan's talk though, man. I'm not gonna trip on that. I'm not sitting here just throwing eggs at these guys. No, I like Ryan's talk, man. In the second press conference, like, dang, dude, Ryan, he's really getting that Tank there. I like what he said and he seems quite confident. I understand people saying he's nervous and stuff. I don't see it. I don't really see him being nervous. I see he's quite confident. He really wants to fight Tank, man. He wants this fight. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that, man. And what Ryan was saying is that, LeVar, he says he has the skills. He says, I just didn't need to use it. I just didn't need to use these skills because with my power, I'm knocking these guys out. With my speed, I'm knocking these guys out. And this is where it came in with the whole, I've been boxing since I was 6 or whatever. I've been boxing since I was whatever age. And, you know, I use that. I know how to use them skills. And I'm going to use that against Tank. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the thing, LeVar. If this camp is just focusing maybe on a weight drop or something, according to Ryan, he has the skills to beat Tank. So I want to see those skills. I want to see those skills because, you know, I haven't seen them in his fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, Pop with the drop. Canelo is a disgrace. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know a lot of people think that, but I get your point, bro. I get your point. Check my first videos out on the channel. We're talking about Canelo. I respect him though in the Undisputed gig, though. I do in the 168. I respect that, man. And beating Caleb Plant, you know, I respect that, man, definitely. But hey, I get your point. Okay, so a lot of these says here, I think 175-ish or 170. Right. Yeah. A lot of these says here, well, Errol is looking bigger. So I'm saying, man, these guys, I'm telling you, if Errol's getting back to doing that, it's his call. You know what I'm saying? Will he ever fight again at 147? That's another question. Last time we heard Thurman at 154, we don't even know if that freaking fight's going to happen. There are also quiet as mouses on that one too, so. You know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever with them. I mean, all due respect, but, you know, what have you done for me lately, sport, right, LeVar? What have you done for me lately? You know, fans are going to sit here 2 freaking years. You know, it's just, it is what it is. The sport moves on, man. The sport moves on. If these fighters don't do it, others are going to do it. And they're going to take your place. They're going to take your glory, man. I mean, that's facts. Whatever name you want to put out there. That's what it is, baby. That's exactly what Tank said. And there's no disrespect to that. Tank said it. And Tank recently said, Canelo's my guy. I mean, you see, these freaking guys out here sometimes. These people out here and, social media. Oh, hard words from Tank. He said Canelo's out the door. What the freak you mean hard words? They're not hard words. He's just saying something that's kind of true, He's just saying an opinion. He's not throwing rocks at anybody. because in the same context in all these freaking interviews and these press conferences, Tank came out saying, Canelo's my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, no, what I'm trying to say is this. You know, Canelo, it seems like he's kind of going towards the end, you know, the wear and tear all these years, the knees, you know, the knee surgery, the wrist surgery recently. I mean, it looks like he's going out the door. And it's true what Tank said. It's just that this is how the sport is, ladies and gentlemen. These guys who are staying out the ring for so long, I said the same about Keith Thurman. I said the same about all these guys who are inactive. I don't care what name they are. That's what happens. That's what happens. That's why, LeVar, this is one of the reasons why, bro, Tank and Ryan is a big fight. You know, of course, of their popularity, but, you know, they're getting it in while they're in their prime. Both are undefeated. That's what we want to see in the sport. And if these other guys aren't doing it, somebody else is going to do it. Oops. Call your name Spence, call your name Bud, call your name whatever, man. That's just what it is. Yeah, it's boxing's a cold sport. You got to get it while you can. That's exactly why, man. Oh, we're preaching, LeVar. That's exactly why, and I've said it time and time again, this channel is called RENEBOXYOUNG. Box young. That means you box while you're young, go for the gusto while you're active, get it. Be active while you're young and get it, because Father Time, woo, is going to come knocking at your door. Hey, Sean. Hey there, kid. No, I'm just kidding. let me Jay Dixon. They're drinking, eating. I'm telling you. Yeah. They're drinking, eating, and partying, and that's how Shakur missed weight. Yeah. I hope Shakur learned his lesson too. It looks like he has. Looks like he's a little bit more disciplined than these other guys, but Shakur got to watch out too, man. All these guys. I think maybe one of the most disciplined is maybe Haney. I know there's I got Lomachenko too, man. That guy Loma, bro. This guy, man, you never, LeVar, Loma, again, rest in peace to our guy, Kurt. He said it, Lomachenko has an old school fight spirit. He's one of those old school fight spirits, man. That's what it is. You know, those guys stay in weight, LeVar. Those guys, when they're out of fights, they keep, you know, in check what they're doing. And a lot of these guys aren't doing that, man. That's just what it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's just what it is. Errol Spence, Sour Patch Kids. Oh, man, those things will get you fit. I like them, too. Okay. America Sasa, they should have been fighting at 135. You know, that's, yeah, I know. That's what LeVar, exactly what he said a moment ago, that why 136? I freaking, whatever. They know what they're doing. I don't know. Why 136? That was kind of funny to me, too. Yeah, definitely Queen. I mean, always to our guy. Hagler never missed weight. And a lot of these other guys in the back in the day, yesteryear in the sport. That's why it makes me laugh, man. It's like, this is freaking ridiculous. This is ridiculous with this whole weight thing, man. Sometimes when they got to strip naked, that's embarrassing, bro. That's freaking embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. You stripping naked, you have a guy looking at your butt crack, behind you. That's embarrassing, bro. You got to get to that. Seriously, bro. Sometimes I think that, what the heck is these old guys behind him looking at him like that? What is this? That's freaking embarrassing. And that's what a fighter has to go through, LeVar, when they don't shape up. I'm gonna mic drop that. Okay. Oh, that's my excuse. Oh, okay. It was winter. Yeah. For gaining weight. Yeah. Them hot chocolates and marshmallows. La. Okay, we got Jay Dixon saying here, man, 15 plus years for me, and most times we had to weigh in and run our PFT, physical fitness training, LeVar, does that mean? Yeah.
Physical fitness test.
There you go. Exactly what LeVar broke down too. Yep. Exactly, bro. Same day. You want to fight a 135 guy, but have a 140 advantage. Stop crying. Yeah, man. That's what it is. You know, all these guys. Okay, and this goes for everybody. From yesterday, a couple years ago, when they would come out complaining about this freaking dehydration clause stuff, then don't fight, and that's it. Just shush and go home, and you know what I mean? Go home and no sign contract. Then you call yourself a pro, then get it. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so Jay Dixon says here, Ryan looks a lot smaller now than he did a few months ago when he was posing for muscle pics. Okay, yeah, he should be in weight then. He must be in weight. He should be hopefully having that in check. And his team better be having that in check. Joe Goosen better be having that in check. His team better be having that in check. Go ahead, LeVar. I saw that. Go ahead.
Honestly, man, it all depends on where he was before, man, because you can lose water weight, but you can gain it back very quick when you drink something. So that's why I'm just trying to figure out, and I would love to know, but we would never know like where he is currently. I mean, I'm just saying. So I get it. I got it. I don't know, man. I'm just, some people are with the rehydration clause. Some people are against it because they do care about the health of Ryan Garcia. I'm a true believer that if he didn't like it, he shouldn't have signed a contract. I get it. You're doing it for the fans. I get it. You're doing it for the fans. But man, at the end of the day, if you get seriously hurt, man, are the fans gonna come and take care of you? It's gonna be your family.
No, this is exactly why I respect Ryan though in this case, because he said, he's been wanting it for a long time, and he had to do what he had to do to get it. So I respect that. I respect that, even though he's been complaining. But I definitely respect. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you can't complain about it, man. I'm just saying I don't know, man. It's dang if you do, dang if you don't. But at the end of the day, if Tank wins, this is gonna shadow the fight.
Of course.
But then if Ryan wins, when Ryan wins, it's like, hey,
you put all this on me and I beat you still, huh?
Right. So it's a catch-22 here. Only thing they need to do is just shut up and fight. That's how I see it. Plain and simple.
Exactly. Just shut up and fight. Just keep the trash talk like they're doing between each other, and don't bring all that silly stuff up. Exactly.
It is.
And I love it. I love the trash talk when they went, in LA, they just went straight, boom. And that's old school of art. That's old school, bro. That's man. Go ahead. Wait. And then freaking Tank doing this. What? It looks like Tank wants to hit him.
Man, this is going to be an interesting fight. My question to you, Renee, real quick: how would you think these fighters would do today if they had to weigh in the day of the fight?
A lot of them wouldn't make it, man. Yeah, man. I mean,
and Jay Dixon is correct. We would have to weigh in and go run a physical fitness test, and that physical fitness test consisted of how many pull-ups you can do, 100 crunches within a minute. I want to say a minute or 2 minutes, and then after that you got to run 3 miles. And within that 3 miles, you cannot come in at 28 minutes. If you do, that's an automatic fail.
These fighters, man, they would be passing out mid-fight. They would be passing out if they had to weigh in on fight day. They would be passing out mid-fight, man. They would be exhausted, falling over. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. It's just like we were saying a moment ago. It's just a lack of discipline. These guys just aren't. They're not disciplined, man. Jay Dixon says here, Tank needs to be more professional, showing up. But that really bothered. Thank you for bringing that up, Jay Dixon. That really bothered me, man. You have a whole thousands and thousands and thousands. You had a lot of people, man. Like I said, that YouTube stream or whatever that streamed the conference, 26 some odd thousand people, bro, just freaking waiting around. It's like that really, I didn't like that, man. I really didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And hey, Ryan Garcia was speaking facts. And like while they were waiting for Tank, he said, hey man, this is not, you're talking about, a champ, you're supposed to show up like a champ. You know what I'm saying? He's not professional, this and that. And hey, Ryan Garcia, man, I like his talk. I've been liking some of his talk, man. Like Lala D says, Ryan clout chase Tank. Yeah, yeah. So he had plenty of time to make, of course. So that's facts, Lala D. That's DP Rock is up in the bit. Hey. My guy, what's going on, man? So, hey, thank you guys so much. Oh, speaking of Ricky, hey, them jams LeVar was talking about, that Ricky was talking. Okay, let me see where he said. Ricky Williams, salute to my guy, man, TWT. Yo, so subscribe to him, subscribe to DP, subscribe to MMA Boxing 365, subscribe to everybody who creates content here. You already know it, man. So we got here not an interesting fight. Oh yeah. No, this is what I've been saying for a minute. This is not a legacy fight. Another lopsided fight for Tank. This is how I've been saying it for a long time. If they ever do fight, I was saying this since a long months and months ago. It's like this still. It's like this if they ever fight. But hey, I respect Ryan for backing up his, mouth, because he's talking so much through all these years. It's time to step up. Let me finish what he's saying. And how Would he even know it was a rehydration clause if Ryan didn't bring it up? Yeah, excuse, right, exactly. So, yeah, we don't want to hear that from Ryan, man. We don't want to hear any of that, you know what I'm saying? So, I just want to see him fight, step up to the plate, and get it on. Get it on. Get it on, Ryan. So, Jay Dixon, real quick, because I got a good question for Lamar. Jay Dixon, same day weigh-ins would make these guys fight in their... Exactly. And that's something that has always perplexed me. Why are these guys fighting in divisions that are way so, you know what I'm saying? What the freak is the point? Well, it's so they can get the advantage. So they can be bigger. They can be stronger. And, you know, that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad. It shouldn't be like that in the sport. These guys got to really fight at their weight class. I personally think, like, for example, Spence. If he really fought at his real weight class, it would probably be 160, LeVar. Probably middleweight. Jermall Charlo, if he fought at his real weight class, bro, probably cruiser freaking weight, bro. That's crazy when you think about it. All these guys and all these names, you know, whatever names you guys want to put out there, you know what I'm saying? But they should be really fighting and that's a really good topic, man. That's a really good topic that no one talks about, LeVar. No one really talks about that stuff. And it's a trip. Go ahead, LeVar.
Big bro, it's like what I said. It doesn't. In Ryan's last fight, he didn't take any punishment, man. Only thing he had to do was take a week or two off, get back in the lab. 9 months. That's the difference between his last fight to this fight coming in April. That's plenty enough time to get your body back to 135. Come on, man. There's no way we wouldn't even be talking about this. I'm just being honest. Ricky's right. If it wasn't for him talking about it, but at the end of the day, the man didn't have a tune-up. He's just been chillaxing, doing what he's spending time with his family. But you're a professional fighter. Your job is to fight. That's your job. To me, I don't care. If I had to be at a certain weight for 20 plus years and Ryan can't do it, I have a problem with that. That's 9 months. That's plenty enough time. Plenty enough time. But he's off doing other things. Hey, I'm on Instagram. I'm doing this and hey, man, you got to work on your craft because I'm just gonna be honest with you. Your skill set needs work. Your footwork needs work. You need to tuck your chin and get your head off that line. It needs work. This is things that you could have been working on these past 9 months.
And we didn't see that against Tago, however you pronounce that dude's name, Emmanuel Tago. We didn't really see that either against him. Did they go 12 rounds, LeVar? 12 rounds?
Yes, it went 12. Yes, it went the full 12. He won a unanimous decision. He couldn't stop him. He had him hurt. He did not stop him at all.
No, it's not all about knockouts, of course, but the way that
Renee.
But the way they've been hyping up Ryan and the power and all this, he should have knocked him out. Yeah.
No, Renee, he had Tago hurt. He was hurt. He was bust and did not stop him.
He didn't go
no disrespect.
Kill, yeah.
And listen, I told y'all, when it comes to fighters, I'm all about their skill set. I do not care about the color of their skin. I do not care. It's all about their skill set. There's some things that Ryan has to work on. And then you got to think about the level of competition. That plays a major key in the sport of boxing. No
Ryan's
disrespect to Ryan.
Ryan.
I'm just saying.
The competition he's had and all that, all these things that we,
no
you
disrespect.
put all that together. Yeah, exactly. You put all that together, and we've been saying this for a minute, man. I'm telling y'all, those who are new subscribers too, man, for years, bro. I've been, like this. It's like that. I said it was close. When Tank wasn't taking care of himself. Well, in the lead up to the freaking Gamboa fight, when he wasn't making weight, he had to weigh in 3 freaking times or whatever to make weight, and he's been doing it time and time again. At that time, I was like, you know what? Maybe Ryan will beat him, man. Because if Tank continues this lifestyle, it's not going to be good. Ryan will catch up. I was saying that. But then when we saw Tank starting to get focused before the Leah Santa Cruz fight up to now, I'm back to this. So let me get to the chat real quick, man. So family, thank you guys so much for jumping in, man. Hey, y'all already know. Like it up, share it up, man. Thank you guys so much for jumping in the building. A lot of these says here, don't forget, Tank just screwed up. Oh, we keep it clean. You already know it. An Olympian who beat Colbert. That's true. What if Hector Garcia is better than Ryan? That's a nice question right there. That's a nice question. I'm telling you, Tank is gonna bust Ryan's behind. Ouch. You already know Lala D Queen. You got a wrench, okay? So you already know that. You can activate it whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? Just in case somebody's tripping out there. You know what I'm saying? Kiv GT, never seen you before. Okay, you want? Okay, yeah. Well, I don't really get into that thing about him doing things, whatever that drama was outside with the law. I don't get into that, man. We just talked about the fight. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. Okay, Kiv T does say this. Okay. Let me just see this. Okay, he's. That dude ain't fought nobody but small guys. Who you talking about, Tank? You talking about Tank? Okay, you guys going back and forth. PGH, my guy, what's going on? PGH in the building, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for jumping up in the building, man. Okay, so Soccer Trade Club. I'm gonna go Jay Dixon. Okay, I gotta see that. What direction do you think these two guys will go in? Well, after the fight, Tank has to deal with the legal issue, man. That's the first thing he's gonna go through. You know what I'm saying? Tank, after this fight with Ryan, he's gonna go through a legal gig. Who knows how much time he's gonna serve? If he's gonna serve time or whatever the judge is gonna do to him. I think he's gonna probably serve time though. We broke that down, you know what I'm saying, before, but yeah, he's gonna deal with that first. Ryan, it just depends who wins, right? I think I got Tank winning, man. I don't think it's anything can happen, LeVar. You know how there's always that anything can happen factor, but yeah, I got Tank hurting this guy, dude. I got Tank hurting. Maybe it'll go 12 rounds, LeVar, because everybody, remember LeVar, everybody thought Pitbull was getting knocked out. I thought so. Oh, Tank, who's Pitbull? Who the freak is this? Man, Pitbull's he's gonna get knocked out. And I seen Pitbull fight a few fights before Tank. And I was like, man, nah, Tank's, he's gonna knock this guy out. But yeah, I know he hurt his hand, whatever. But they went 12 rounds. Okay. So we never know, LeVar, but yeah, I got Tank hurting him, man. I got him hurting him. He's just laser, freaking. The only thing is this, LeVar. This is the only thing, bro. And it's true. That's why I liked what Ryan was saying, in this press conference. It's true, LeVar. Ryan was like, hey, you were getting touched up by Hector Garcia. You were getting touched up by Leo. You were getting touched up by Mario Barrios, right? Right? It's true, man. That's the only thing, LeVar, that's the if factor here, LeVar. That's the if factor. If Tank is going to sit there getting hit so he can set it up, that can affect Tank, LeVar. What do you got on
that? To answer Jay's question about where do these guys go afterwards. So if Tank beats Ryan Garcia, then he should be fighting the winner of Loma and Devin. That's how I see it. That's what I think should happen. For Ryan, just campaign at 140. Just stay at 140. Don't come back down to 135. You came down here for this fight. For Tank, if you win, lose, or draw, you're still gonna have your fan base. Just stay at 140 and campaign. And stay at 140 as long as you can, and then from there you'll probably go to 147. At the end of the day, I think there's meaningful fights there for Ryan at 140. You have T.O., you have Josh Taylor, Mario Barrios, Regis. So there's competition there for you. But for me, I think, yeah, for me it'd be Tank. I would like to see Tank fight the winner out of Loma and Devin. Shakur, I know everybody wants to see Shakur. Let Shakur work his way there. Y'all want him to jump really quick. He's a phenomenal fighter. We just let's see what happens with Loma and Dev, and then put Tank and Dev in there. Just let everything play out. Only thing that I ask you, just watch how these fighters are moving. That's all you have to do. It'll happen. We just got to be patient. We really got to be patient. But that's what I see.
Shakur also has a fight lined up anyway against some dude, some Asian guy. So, he let him handle his business and see how he performs there, see if he makes weight, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's true. We got to watch these guys. That's very true. We want to rush it a lot. Sometimes I want to rush things too, but let it take their time, see how they're moving. That's big there. See how they're moving. Who do they want to fight? Are they going to fight these guys for real? That's why right now, I definitely respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect what Ryan's doing. Tank, him fighting Ryan, it's like, man, it's just, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Like I said a moment ago, Tank's going to fight him because Ryan don't shut up. He don't shut up. But, Ryan, okay, it's like, cool. You're backing up your mouth now. It's time. Thank you. You're going to fight him finally. Okay, so let's start Trade Club. Say up. LeVar, from Tank versus Ryan war, China and USA war is escalating as China wants to invade Taiwan. One of USA allies. Okay, I don't know what that is. Go ahead, Laura.
Good question, Soccer Training Club. Yeah, this puts the U.S. It put USA in a hard predicament because we owe money to China, and then Taiwan, we're their ally, so our back is against the wall. That is something that the president is going to have to get with his people and determine what to do next. They really have to sit down and really think this through. Because once again, like I said, we're in debt to China. I mean, you're talking about billions of dollars. So they really going to have to sit back in that room and figure out what can they do in order to stop this from happening. Because you can't just leave your allies hanging. They're going to have to really figure out something. It's a sad situation that is going to come to this. But hopefully it can all be talked about at a table and then bring peace amongst, China and Taiwan.
Whoa, okay, I didn't know what was going on. I'm gonna have to check on that, research on that. I didn't know that. I suck at politics sometimes, man. So PJ says here, I don't remember Ryan's last opponent being hurt, LeVar. That guy was a track star. Yeah, he was hurt. I just don't remember which round it was.
We were talking about Tago?
Yeah, Tago, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember which round. He was hurt like in the 7th. I just don't remember which round. I think it was the 7th.
He fought Tago before Fortuna, right? I think his last opponent was Fortuna. But I'm talking about.
I don't know. Yeah, but I do remember the Tago fight. I do remember the Tago and him hurting him. Yeah, he did hurt him.
Yeah,
I think
he didn't finish him.
Yeah, he didn't finish him. Yeah, he didn't finish. Bruce, go. Oh, gee, wait, go. Oh, my guy, man. The Triple G, man. Thanks so much for jumping in the building, bro. Thank you so much, man. We got La D. Let me get to chat real quick, man. After his win, I hope Tank fights a black fighter after this win. Well, that's exactly, and like I said, like what LeVar said a moment ago, this platform stands for, we just see the skills, you know what I'm saying? Skills pay the bills. And I agree, though. I agree. That's why I'm saying it. That's why I've been saying this for a long time, man. I've been saying, okay, Tank, Ryan, yeah, but I would rather see Tank fight Haney. I would rather see Tank fight, maybe even Aloma. I would rather see him fight, Regis Progress because he was at 140. Taylor, somebody, champ, but... let me finish that. Okay, so a Shakur, Haney, Rougarou, exactly. Anybody with an afro. As far as Ryan, he can go back to my. Oh, Lala got her choice opinions on my guy Ryan. I'm just kidding. My guy, nah. Hey, but I respect them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you already know Lala. Okay, you're going back and forth with dude. You got the wrench. Okay, I'll let you be you. Okay, I'll let you be you. Okay, let me get to chat. Okay, PJ says here, Tank wins easy in 8. I don't know about easy though, man. I think Ryan might do, but I always give the benefit of the doubt, LeVar. I always do that. Remember we did a late night live. I remember this. I was out on business. We went live late night and I was going for Campbell. I said, I wasn't going for him. I was just trying to give him a chance. I was just saying, I think Campbell is going to do something. I think he's going to, but Haney schooled him, and twice. So,
Big so, bro, it's like what you said. You can't fall in love with the fighter, and I'm not telling y'all what to do. You can't fall in love with a fighter because of their name. You got to look at their skill set and what they can bring to the table. You got to ask yourself, who has the better skill set? And I'm talking about ring IQ, footwork, being able to put. It's your boy cannot get his head off a line for nothing. He fights straight up.
80-20. Yep.
Come on, man. We listen. We gotta start using this, and we gotta start using these. I'm telling you, it's. Come on, man. Then let's say Tank goes out there and blitz him. Everybody that was pulling for Tank, what are they gonna say? It's gonna just be excuses. Y'all just got. It's all about skill set. That's what it comes down to. Who has the better skill set? Just like a prime example, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. People don't want to hate it. Everybody was going for Deontay Wilder, but who had the better skill set?
And we just and put all that to aside, the controversy thing. Yeah, the skill set, man. I personally think it was that, man. The skill set did it, and it's what it was, man. You know what I'm saying? It's what it was.
No disrespect. We just got to be honest with ourselves. I'm just saying.
I didn't finish. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
I didn't finish with PJ. No, it's also good. I didn't finish what PJ said. So he'll give a few rounds to Ryan, but Ryan is a hype job waiting to. Yeah, man. I mean, hype job because of the celebrity status, man. I mean, I respect Ryan. You know, I respect him. He fights. You know, he gets in there and fights. And go ahead, LeVar. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, big bro. I don't mean to keep interrupting you. I do apologize for that. Yes, we are hard on Ryan because of the opponents that was selected for him. I get that, and maybe he has some say so. Maybe he didn't have any say so, and I get it. But and trust me, there's times where I'm sick and tired of Ryan myself. I'm like, when is he gonna fight somebody elite? But I really think that we need to give him his flowers here for accepting the fight. Yeah, he might be complaining about the rehydration clause, and I get that, and we can hold him accountable for that. But at least he signed a contract, people. Everybody keeps talking. Yesterday, only thing I kept hearing about Bud and Spence. Why?
Put that to the side, man. Get that out of here. Yeah, like we said before, bro. If they ain't doing it, somebody else is gonna come and do something big. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Seriously, big bro, I'm serious. It was Bud this, Bud that, Spence this. At least let's give these guys their flowers for fighting. Just like what we did for Rivera and Frank Martin. They didn't wait until they were older. They actually fought in their prime. Both of them had no losses. Let's just give him his flowers and just, hey, at least he stepped up to the plate to fight, to accept this fight. So yeah, like I said, we can hold him accountable about complaining about the rehydration clause. I get it. I got it. But at least he signed the fight, and like what he said,
he's gonna fight him. Yeah.
He said he signed the fight because of the fans. How much more do we want here?
I'm put up a shut up. Just like what we said earlier. Just like what I said earlier, man. I respect Ryan. My respect has increased for Ryan because it looks like he's gonna fight him. It looks like. Hopefully nothing comes around fight week and something happens where, it's not gonna happen. So I'm still like this, man. I'm still like this. But we're definitely doing this live show because we had to chop it up. We had to, man. We had to. Boxing MMA, it says here, Tank is multiple times heavier hitter than. Oh yeah, man. I just. It's gonna be hard to fathom, LeVar, right now. The power right now with Tank. Oh my gosh, dude. How is Ryan gonna react? Poor chin. Ooh, Ryan, you better be ready. You can train all day, but you can't train the chin. Ease.
Ryan has to fight. He cannot make any mistakes. He has to go 12 rounds mistake free. If not, there's a possible chance that he can be put to sleep. But then again, there's a possibility that Tank can get put to sleep too because he is a slow starter.
Yes, there is.
So,
yes, there is. Yes, there is. And that's true, man. That's a lot of people. We don't get that. We don't think about that too much. We don't emphasize that. Ryan does have power and he has speed. Go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Only in the sport of boxing, it only takes one punch. Just like MMA, it takes one shot. I seen Usman and Lawrence. That first, I don't know if y'all watch MMA, but Usman was the champion and he was beating Lawrence pillar to post. When it came to that 5th round, Lawrence kicked him in the face and he went night. One shot. And he became the champion. That's it. Is that one shot? Just one shot. Now, if that's going to depend on Tank if he's going to allow Ryan to land that shot. So
and I hope he doesn't
anything
do that.
Can happen.
That's why I mentioned it earlier because I don't think that's a good thing for Tank when he does that, man. He just sits there getting hit. That's not. You call that a game plan? That's fine with me. You're the pro. You know what I'm saying? You're the pro. Tank, not me. But sitting there getting unnecessary punishment. What did Mayweather preach, LeVar? Hit and don't get hit.
Hit and get. George Foreman, Michael Moore. Michael Moore was beating George Foreman pillar to post, and what happened? That right hand came straight down the pipe. Michael Moore dropped, and you have a new heavyweight champion.
I mean, that can happen. I'm giving Ryan a chance here, definitely, but I don't think he's gonna win. But I'm giving him a chance, man. I'm giving him a chance. Let me finish this here. Sorry, I don't think I finished this one. Okay, hitter. Tank is multiple times a heavier hitter than Luke Campbell, and Luke cracked Ryan. Ryan will eventually land the right, probably working the body near early. Tank will work in the body early, yeah, and Ryan leaves that chin up. Yeah, but that's the thing, man. But that's the thing. The counter to that is Tank. If he just sits there, the slow starting thing. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. The slow starting thing, we've talked about this a lot. That shouldn't even happen in the sport right now. That shouldn't happen too much in the sport because these guys got to be in there sweating already. Right before the round, ding, ding, round one, they should be sweating and ready to go and warmed up. They should be loose already. They should be already ready. But I get it. We're in a different era. Jerry Dixon says here, Shakur is about to fight. Yeah, exactly. No, nobody's talking about it. So that should say something. I mean, nobody's talking about a lot of fights now because Tank and Ryan are taking the cake. Hey, and they deserve it, man, because they're stepping up to the plate. They're doing it. So they deserve all the limelight they're getting, but I think other fighters deserve it too, but right now they're doing what a lot of these fighters aren't doing. They're, undefeated. Let's get it. We're going to fight. They've been going back and forth. It's time to fight. Let's go. So that's cool. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely respect. Tony Harrison also and Zoo, they're fighting this week. Nobody's really talking about that either. Pacheco, that prospect, I think he's 168 on DAZN, that DAZN platform. Pacheco, I think his name is. He faced off. He's going to fight this week. I think nobody's talking about that. So there's Tank and Ryan are taking it. You know what I'm saying? They're taking it. Hey, it is what it is, right? Salute to Tank and Ryan for fight. Yeah, getting this fight made. Exactly. It's rare in boxing. Guys taking risks. Exactly. Boxing MMA. Exactly. What LeVar is saying. Give them their flowers. Give these guys their flowers, man. I definitely am. And come fight night, I'm going to give them a lot more because they're actually in the ring. So I'm going to be like, okay. And those who are jumping in, thank you guys so much, man. Like it up. Thank you guys so much. We plan on calling this fight, baby. We plan on calling this fight come fight night. Put that on your agendas. Fight party, whatever they call it. We're going to do that. And we commentate that, baby. You know what I'm saying? We do it round for round. Oh, man. I can't not. Whoa, wait. Teach is up in the building, man. What's going on, man? What was random? What, the Flash Live, I think? I think you're talking about the Flash, baby. That's why they call him Flash Lives. My guy, Lala D says, I think To Go is from my city. Oh, that's cool. If you see him around, shout him out. Hey, we shout him out. That's what I'm talking about. Let me look it up. Right on. I'll come continue to chat, man. I'm behind. PGH Reg's stream was wild yesterday. Full of haters in there, shaking my head. Oh, Reggie Owens? Oh, you're talking to PGH. Okay, I got you. I mean, To Go. Oh, okay. No, it's all good. Let me continue to chat, man. Nope, To Go isn't. Oh, he's not. Okay. Okay, look, it's all good, Queen. Soccer Train Club, thanks, LeVar. Taiwan supplies 60% of microchips from home goods. Oh yeah, no, they supply a whole lot of stuff. So does China. I think that's why U.S. is in debt, because a lot of shipment and stuff of products and supplements or what have you, whatever. If USA does nothing, it will lose all credibility with allies. We'll see what happens, man, with that whole politics stuff, man. USA, Taiwan, ally. Jay Dixon says, I want to see Tank versus Martin. The Ghost? I don't know. Nah, the Ghost, I don't know, man, if he's ready for them top yet, man. I don't know if he's ready for them top guys. Maybe he is. He's really skilled, though. Looked very good against Rivera or Ortiz if they don't make the Haney or Shakur fight. That would be nice. I don't know, man. I wonder what Tank's going to do now. I like what LeVar said, man. I mean, you got to. You know, Tank and LeVar is at the point where he has to now, bro. He's free agent. Get to these guys who are calling you out, bro. That's it. It's time to do that because Tank is talking about he's not going to fight much longer anyway. So you got to go for those guys, Tank. You know, and I've been saying this for a minute too with Tank. You go for those guys, man. Okay? Mayweather babysitted you or whatever he did with you, that's fine. Okay, you're a free agent now, bro. You know, it's time. And I like what he's doing. Okay, he's going for the first guy who was the loudest mouth. It's Ryan. He's going for the first guy. Now after that, go for the top. You know, go for the top, Tank. I don't like this regular stuff. Regular champ, this and that. Who cares? I don't care about that, man. You go for the top. The top is Haney right now. If he goes through Loma, right? And if Loma wins, go for Loma. You know, I got to see it. I want to see that with Tank, man. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? Jay Dixon says, I want to see Ryan versus Haney. This is the thing about it. After Ryan and Tank, if Ryan loses, let's just say he's not going to fight any of those names, I don't think, bro. Nah, I don't think he's going to fight. I don't think he's going to fight Haney. I don't think Ryan will fight Haney. T.O. probably not. I don't think he's going to fight a tough competitor, LeVar. That's kind of my thing, LeVar. If he fights Tank, and if he loses, another tune-up job after it, you know what I'm saying, to get his confidence back, like they say nowadays. I don't know, though. It's really hard to say, you know what I'm saying? Because according to Ryan's talk, it sounds like he really wants the legacy. He's talking about, hey, we got to get the sport back. This is what the sport's about, fighting the best. Okay, Ryan, do it then. And this is a good first step. You're doing it with Tank. That's a good first step. Now let's see afterwards what you're going to do. It is what it is, man. Definitely. Renee, I actually like Ryan's person. Oh, no. Yeah. Lala D, I like I said earlier, Queen, like I said earlier, I like Ryan's talk in the press, man. I like his talk. I see him confident. Like I said earlier, Lala D, a lot of people are calling him nervous in the press conference. Look, he's scared. I don't think so, man. I think he's really confident. I think Ryan is really confident, and he wants to go for Tank. He wants to go for his head, man. I don't see he's scared. I don't see when they're facing off he's scared. I don't see that. I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I feel you, Lala D. Yeah, he's a model, though. Oh, okay. Pay attention. Ryan is always looking for the cameras. Even when Tank was in his face, he did the same in his life. Yeah, of course. He's a media guy. He's a celebrity, right? Sorry, Trading Club says Tank should win, but can he get surprised? Yep, of course. With the punch that you don't see. Any boxer that gets TKO'd would say, it's exactly what LeVar is breaking down. Exactly. I didn't see that punch. Yep. That can happen, man. That can happen. While Tank is in there trying to do the setup thing, whatever you want to go, boss! And that left hook gets in your face. Or even a right hook. We're all talking about the left hook, but Ryan can punch with the right, too. Ha! You think my left is coming? Boom! Take that. Take that, Tank. And then Tank, oh my gosh. And then the crowd is, oh my God, look at this. I mean, it can happen, man. And LeVar, if Ryan can do that, and if he beats him, if Ryan wins, bro, this is going to catapult Ryan to space, bro. His career. Oh, hey, he's already famous. I'm not talking about fame. I'm talking about for the sport of boxing, bro. Boom. He's going to be worth diamonds, bro. His name is going to be, and it's going to be respectable. I'm going to respect that. I'm going to be like, wow, bro, you beat Tank. Nice, bro. You did it. You did that. But I don't see it, man. I just can't. I don't see it. It can happen, but the boxer who fought Shakur, he's the one from my city. Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. Rhode Island. Okay. Oh, no wonder you're so fond about I almost forgot his name. Demetrius Andrade, Lala D. No wonder you're so fond of. He's from where you're from. That's good. Salute to. Who's Demetrius Andrade gonna fight anyway? Man, Demetrius, you gotta go do something. You gotta go do something already again. Demetrius, come on now. You're in PBC now, bro. Go get it. Go get David Morrell or something. Okay, anyways, but Lala D, okay, imagine if Ryan put Tanks to sleep. No, I know. That would be, I would be speechless. LeVar, it can happen. Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson. Man, nobody believed it. Go ahead, LeVar.
Just real quick, bro. If that happens, then if Ryan beats Tank, we possibly got a trilogy going on here. You know, because it's going to be warranted for a rematch, and everything. Yeah. So it's a great possibility. But then again, you got remember what I think Lala D said earlier. Ryan and the cameras. This is where we're going to see if Ryan can perform under the lights, because I'm telling you. It's going to be a lot of people showing up to this fight. And we're going to see if he's going to be able to perform under the lights. Tank's been there before. Not saying that Ryan hasn't, but Tank is going to be the most credible opponent that Ryan has on his record. So we're going to see. And even Floyd said it's different when you get under those lights and people can't fight for you, the trainer can't fight for you. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens.
We didn't even touch upon that one either. I was guess that's true. Okay, so if there was, like a lot of these people are saying, oh, I see Tank nervous, he looks scared, look at him in press, look at him. If that's the case, it's because of the bright lights and the pressure, man. Yep. If that's the case, I don't think it's because he's scared of Tank. No. He'll kill. He's coming up to Tank, man. He ain't respecting Tank. So if it's the case, LeVar, it's the pressure of the limelight, bro. It's the bright lights. It's the pressure of that. Same thing with Caleb Plant. Looked like he felt the pressure with Canelo because that was the biggest stage Caleb Plant has ever been in, man. So that's a good point right there, man. That's a really good point. Really good point, man. You brought up right there, Demetrius. Right. Big bro, what's going on, my guy? Hey, thanks so much for jumping in the building, man. Let me get to the chat kind of behind. Salute, man. Everybody jumping. I appreciate y'all, man. That's a great point, LeVar. One shot, that's facts. Is all it takes. Shut the lights out. Turn the lights out. PJ says here, don't bring up that Usman fight. I want huge. I want huge. Yeah, Usman, man. Ouch.
Part 2 is coming soon.
Rematch. Sirat 357. Hashtag TWT, man. Thanks so much for jumping in the building, man. You guys are family. Thank you guys so much for jumping in. And the whole TWT community, always showing love, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much. Family, saluting each other. Okay, let me get here. Jay Dixon says, Zoo versus Harrison. Who y'all got? Ooh, oh, yeah, I want to see that. I think it's on a Sunday, too, because it's in Australia or something like that. I really don't know. I think it's on a Sunday. Yeah, go ahead, LeVar. Go.
I have Tony Harrison winning. If Tony Harrison cannot have a mental lapse in that ring, he should be able to beat and upset Zoo. Zoo hasn't really seen anybody or fought anybody that is the level of Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison just got to stay focused. Don't admire your work. Just box. That's all you have to do. Just box him. That's all you have to do. And is there a possibility that he could stop Zoo? Absolutely. But I can really see Tony winning by unanimous decision if he sticks to the game plan, doesn't have a mental lapse, and don't admire his work.
Not showboat in the ring. That's how he lost to Charlo. Right. Yeah, I got Harrison, man. I mean, I said this before. Harrison and Zoo kind of resonates. Of course, it's not the same. There's no fights that are the same, but it resonates. Castano and Charlo, kind of, with the skill set, because Zoo, the styles. So Zoo's the forward guy, bullfighter. So, but yeah, man, I got Harrison winning. If Zoo wins, wow, that'd be nice. That'd be nice for him, for his career generally. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Teach, you are way behind. I know, bro. I'm so sorry, man. Oh, you were saying that about China? Okay, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not super. In that super chat. Oh, the OG does it way better than I do, man. We don't got super chats yet, but hopefully I'll be singing that too, man. Nah, it's great. Man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all go subscribe, my guy. Anybody here is not? I'm sure everybody is subscribed here to KQKC, right? If not, yeah, I gotta go do that. My guy, man, I appreciate you. Thanks so much for the building, man. I got Demetrius Price saying here, if Harrison loses to Zoo, he needs to retire because he will have lost his chance at Charlo. Yeah, focus on making Alicia the best in women's. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Help Alicia out. Yeah. Focus on her. But then he can probably fight Lubin, Erickson Lubin. Lubin wants to smoke, man. Lubin wants to smoke. So he still has a couple fights after that if he loses to Zoo. If he loses to Zoo, but I don't know, man. Yeah, Harrison has to win this one. Yeah, for his career. Jay Dixon. Oh, and I need Regis to push for the. Oh, we're not even talking about it yet. We didn't even get into that one. We didn't even get that. Yeah, man. I pushed a short on that one. Ooh, Subriel Matias has some choice words for Regis. Regis has some choice words for. They're going back and forth. Ooh, that would be fun to watch. Man. Okay, families. Salute in. No problems. Tank. Can't let Ryan. Oh, man, I can't believe I didn't say this. Thank you, OG. I was going to mention this, LeVar. Man, I can't believe it. Man, KQ, you brought it. Okay, man, I was going to freaking say this. Okay. LeVar, I think Ryan's getting into Tank's head, bro. I was going to say that since, oh, man, I forgot that. I think he is, LeVar. Yeah. I think he's getting him. The talk is getting into Tank's head, bro. I think it is. Go ahead. I saw that face, LeVar. Go ahead.
No disrespect to any of the fighters, but we know out of both fighters who's had the mental health issues. We know. Of course.
No
disrespect. Like what I said. Hey, I've dealt with Marines, while I was on active duty that had issues with mental health. But can Ryan? Yes, Ryan can. Especially when he talked about Mario Barrios. Tank got out of his seat,
skin, bro. Yeah, I think he.
But I really think they both can get inside of each other's head, because you can't tell me the rehydration clause is not in Ryan's head. So I really think that they're trying to get into each other's head. So, hey, the singing OG is correct, but I really think they're both. That's what's gonna make this fight so interesting. They're both trying to live rent free in each other's head.
Exactly. That's facts. And if Tank lets it get to him and he fights emotionally, Ryan will have an advantage in that ring, man. So, it's gonna be a nice fight, man. It's gonna be a nice fight. Jay Dixon, if Ryan wins and starts fighting the names like Oscar did, he definitely would. Ryan would be considered an actual legend, an actual, like, wow, Ryan, you're doing something. That's what I want to see. I want to see it. Reggie, we were just talking about my guy earlier, man. Hey, man, Reggie's up in the building. Go subscribe, man. You already know it. To Reggie Owens, man. Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens. Thank you so much for jumping in the building. My guy, man. Thank you guys so much. Let me get to the chat. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm behind. Cook, my brothers. Cook. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to you guys. You guys make us cook because of these chats. I love it. Don't admire your work. Tony, big facts. Big facts. Jay Dixon, they should have made Fundora and Zoo fight for real. Yeah, because in my opinion, Tony hasn't. Yes, thank you. Ooh, that's good. Done anything to get back, and that's a really good point right there. I wonder who's Fundora gonna fight now. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really hear anything about Fundora lately as far as like who's next. You know what I'm saying? So really good point, man, bro. I gotta get going. Jeez Louise, I gotta get back to work now. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna dress up and go back right now after this session. Man, LeVar, any last words, bro?
Hey, bro, thanks, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm grateful and humble for everything that you have done and you continue to do for me. So, man, I really do appreciate you. Hey, to everybody in the chat, hey, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that post notification bell so that when Renee and I go live, you'll get the notification. Also, like this video and please share it. Everybody else that has a YouTube channel, if it's okay with Renee, drop your channel. The link to your channel into the chat. And once again, mental health. Make sure you call a family member, a friend, check up on them, make sure that they're okay. Health is your wealth. Take care. Be safe out there. Nothing but love.
Heck yeah, man. I appreciate all y'all, LeVar, for your time too. And we're going to be calling that Tank and Ryan fight. Y'all keep the notification bells and all that good stuff. You already know, man. ReneBoxYoung, a platform where we simply discuss, critique, analyze, simply talk about sport of boxing in a level-headed, mature, coherent fashion, man. Hey, jam to the beat. We out. Peace.
Peace.